Hello, YouTube. How y'all doing? How your mama? How your brothers? How your sisters? How your family? How your friends doing? How y'all living? So this is another bedtime thoughts. Okay. So um, first I want to say school is a mess. The semester so happy the semester is over. I had a stressful semester this time, but at the end of the day, I made it to the end. Um, you know, life has been a lot, but what I will say is this. At the end of the day, when I lay my head down, I know that I was honest with myself and I was honest about everything that's, going forward. So, one thing I do want to say something to people. What is so hard about honesty? Like, why is that so hard for people to be? Why? Like, you don't have to lie to me, and if you do lie to me, I'm gonna figure it out because I background checks my friends. Yes. Plug. Yes. Yes. I background check my friends. I know that sounds crazy, but if I feel like you're lying to me, I'm going to go check. If I feel like you ain't telling me the truth, I'm going to check. Because at the end of the day, I don't want to be around people who aren't authentic. I feel like they're not genuine, I don't have time for that. I'm sorry. Like if you can sit there and tell me a lie into my face and then makes it so bad, then you don't cover up your lie real good. And I find out that means you ain't put no effort into it. That means you probably didn't even care. So, truth of the matter is, be honest with yourself. Be honest with other people. And this is my thing. I was talking to one of my friends early today, and was having conversations about different things in life or whatever. And I realized that some people are not being honest with themselves. And they're not living in their true self. So if you are not living for you, you're not living in your truth, then who the hell are you living for? Who are you living for if you're not living for you? If you're not doing the things that you want to do, who are you living for? I'm sorry, that's just something I want y'all to think about. I mean, seriously, think about it. Sit down and think about it. Because one day somebody said something to me and they was like, oh no, not somebody said something to me. Correction, I'm sorry. I watched The House That Prays, the family that prays. I'm sorry, a little tired. And she said, Alice Evans, are you living or existing? And I know people think, out of all the quotes, that's the one. Yeah, that's the one that got me one time. Are you living or existing? And I had to really think about that. Was I living or existing? And I was existing. I was not living. So moving forward, I just want to say, please live in your truth. I know sometimes it might be hard. I know people might judge you for being yourself. I know people might say, oh, you weird, you this. But believe me, it's so much better. Don't be a duplicate. Don't be a copy of somebody else. Just because society says that you should fit in. I got bright red hair and this ring in my nose. And people like, well, how you got that bull ring? Why you got this? Why you got that red hair? It's not about you. It's really not about you. I do these things because I like them. And then another thing, people like, oh, you do that for attention. No. No, I do not do things for attention. I mean, I like attention, but I'm not an attention whore to the point of where I would purposely do something just to get the attention from it. No, I don't do it. And then that also begs the question, if you saying I dye my hair red or I dye my hair this color for attention or whatever the case may be, does that mean that you do the same thing for your attention? Because you change your hairstyle, you change the way you look, you change your hair color. I don't think people do stuff for attention. I'm just an artistic individual. I guess like my aunt say I'm an artsy type, so people think that you probably do things for attention. No, I just like to change things up. I like color. I'm an artist. Now, moving forward though, y'all, be honest with yourself. Love yourself. And if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you gonna love anybody else? Can I get an amen? Now, moving on, I just want everyone to think about that though. Think about if you are not living for you, who